What's up, you nasty sons of bitches? Welcome to the Die Hard, Die Nasty podcast with Schyler, Tad, and Brandon. Let's get nasty. Williams.
Or who was the guy who got off waivers? Was that?
We're recording.
Mitchell.
Mitchell, that's who it was.
Yeah, he came back. He'll be fine. He's day to day. But I was just, this entire offseason, was banking on a Mostert season-ending injury, which I was right on. But then Sermon being the dude, and it wasn't him. It's this fucking Elijah Mitchell guy that he likes more that he didn't say anything about all offseason.
Yet. Sermon will be back.
He fumbled and died on his first carry. Like, he looked like he didn't know how to carry a football.
He had a concussion. That happens.
He fumbled and then got a concussion. He probably got a concussion from being so bad at football.
Hey, Brandon.
He probably didn't even have to get a concussion. He probably just fucking was already that bad at football, and
Brandon,
it's kind of weird. I'm defending a 49er right now.
Huh?
But I'm defending a 49er right now. It's weird.
I know. How are you doing this? You should agree with me. Sermon's dead. And Kyle Shanahan's a douche.
He is a straight up douche. We only have 2 hours for $10 a month.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 2 hours a month?
If we pay $20, we get 5 hours, and if we pay $40, we get 5 hours, and we get video live feed. Which until we're making money,
or is that
a month
per session?
A month.
Oh, a month. Okay.
Yeah. I knew something was wrong. I say for now we do the lowest one that we can do.
All right, so we should just keep them an hour so that we can do 2 then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's do that.
All right, so the fantasy season is here. How's your teams doing?
Man.
I'm 1-1 and I love my team. It doesn't look that good on paper, but I love it.
I am 0-2.
I'm 2-0.
You're 0-2?
Yeah, you are. It sucks. Aaron Jones really screwed you.
Yeah, nobody.
I knew it. I knew he had it in him, man. I was worried about it, and it's sure as shit. It just kept fucking hammering Aaron Jones.
Did you watch it? Did you watch the game?
Oh, we watched the fucking game.
Anytime he got close to the goal line, Tad's just like, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
Yeah. Every time, dude.
I couldn't believe it. I was at work, and I didn't get to listen to the SiriusXM broadcast until like an hour into the game, and I was like, who the fuck scored these first 2 touchdowns? They're like, 2 passing touchdowns, Aaron Jones. Like, that's sick. That works for me, but like, who the hell has Aaron Jones? I didn't realize Allie did. And then she was playing you and could have won if it worked out.
I can't believe we almost lost that matchup in that league, Brandon.
What's that?
I can't believe we almost lost that matchup in that league. The guy isn't even trying.
Yeah.
That would have been embarrassing.
Yeah. But Aaron Rodgers.
Fucking embarrassing. Aaron Rodgers is something. I don't know, man. It's confusing.
If we could have got 1 touchdown from Adams, it would have been a lot easier and better. But we got 100 and some odd yards, 120 some odd.
How do I get Stephon Diggs?
Probably a running back.
That's what's
a good running back.
I have Christian McCaffrey and Chase Edmonds and Chris Carson. Now, if they stay healthy all year, I'm solid.
Yeah.
But the chances of that are very slim.
Would you take David Would you take David Montgomery for Stephon Diggs?
No.
Why?
Don't do that, Ted.
I don't want David Montgomery for Stephon Diggs. I like Stephon Diggs, dude. I don't want to get off Stephon Diggs. I will keep Stephon Diggs. I will fucking find another.
You would take Najee for Stephon Diggs.
Shut the fuck up, Schyler.
I would take Najee probably.
You don't even like Najee. You're not even playing him in Dynasty.
Yes, I am, you wild, crazy person.
Oh.
Did you? Yes.
Snap in the dark. I had a 50-50 shot, all right.
Fucking wild, dog. You had done. I'm 2-0 in the Dynasty League.
Damn, I'm 0-2. I'm for sure punting into 2022.
So then trade me Eckler, motherfucker.
Okay, give me like, I don't know, some hope for this year. Because Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
I know, dude.
So
Kyle,
bad?
I bet Kyle's so mad. He only had like 2 points.
How is he so bad? It's not possible. Andy Reid. Andy Reid has always had a top 10 running back, always.
I don't know, dog.
That blows me away. He's always had somebody. He's been known for it. Like, that's why everybody's like, go pick up a Chiefs running back, or when he was with Philadelphia, go get a Philadelphia running back. And
well, I mean, he's still good, but it's more about Mahomes.
He's not good. 2.6
He is
points
good.
is not good.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
He's good. He is good.
Oh.
All right. I want a player, and that is Montgomery, and for Pittman, and someone else.
All right.
You're not going to do it. We've been talking about it forever. You're not going to do it.
No, I'm not. Because I don't.
I'm going to trade with Allie, though. I'm going to make a trade happen with Allie. It's going to happen.
Well, what are you going to trade her?
I don't know.
Who are you going to get?
Yeah, who you don't need to know that.
Because you're going to make the Coles like you did Parker.
Hey, so here's the deal, man. I gave Parker a better option. He didn't take it.
This motherfucker trades for Carson, and then he comes at me and he's like, I'll give you Carson if you give me like Ridley and someone else. Can't remember who it was.
Hey,
you got Carson for like scraps, and you're asking me for like my best wide receiver and best running back?
But, bruh, it's not my fault that Parker made that trade.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that maybe don't come at me with like, all right, I got this great player, and now give me all of your good players.
He is a great player. He scored me 15 points.
That's true. God, who the fuck is Allie have that you want? You gonna try? You can't get Aaron Jones from her. Are you gonna try to buy low on Zeke? I know you're going after a running back.
I should buy the one Zeke.
Dude, Zeke looks bad. That's a real conversation. Like, Tony Pollard is a better looking running back right now. Which I didn't see coming. Like, when I traded off of him in Dynasty, I was like, I probably fucked up and I'm probably going to feel really bad about it for like 1 to 2, maybe 3 years. But like, I feel pretty good about it right now.
Yeah, you probably won that trade. No, man, I think he's still good. I'd be cool if Seattle would buy low and draft or
Kyle's
with a draft pick
too.
Get him.
Wait, finish what you said, Schyler?
My bad.
It would be cool if Seattle made a trade for Zeke this season and buy low with like a 5th round draft pick and take on that big ass contract.
Jerry Jones won't though.
No, he won't. But I think Seattle needs. They have good running backs, but they need like one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle is last, huh?
Yeah, Kyle's team's bad. Like, actually.
I'm pretty much right there with him, dude.
Your team's not bad, though.
Your team's not that bad. Like, you had Allie until her fucking person came back and scored another 45 points on top of you.
You do need a running back, though.
Yeah, Fournette's not Fournette would not be somebody.
And Jacobs, I wouldn't trust. I would trade for Jacobs, but I wouldn't trade him for a lot just because he's been hurt.
Are you still hyped on Jacobs?
No, I never was.
Cad, I never was either.
I was never super hyped on him. Kyle was always hyped on him.
Always. I was stoked to let him have him this year because like this was like the worst year I felt like it was to have Jacobs because Kenyon Drake's there now and just seems like Jacobs is not that good unless he scores touchdowns.
I don't know. I think he still has potential to be good if he stays healthy. Like, I would start him if he was healthy because I think he's a clear number one, and I think that he could easily have 12 to 15 touchdowns this year, if not more.
That's where he's gonna look good though, because like the only reason why he looked good in week 1 was because he scored 2 touchdowns.
I don't know, man. I think that the Raiders also have a decent offense this year.
You're right about that. Yeah. But like he scored 17 points, but 12 of them were touchdown points. So if he doesn't score 2 touchdowns, he had 5.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
But
did he get 2 touchdowns? Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he was. That's what saved his day. But you're not wrong. Like, not trying to knock Jacobs.
Right.
That.
And, I mean, he had 10 carries, right? So it's like they weren't running the ball a lot.
Jacobs is like, I think his
Raiders,
comp is Carson.
Yeah. And if the Raiders are this good, like legitimately this good, like I don't give a shit how many times you carry the ball, you're going to get a lot of points. So
Raiders are good this year. It's crazy.
AFC West is fucking scary.
Both Wests are scary.
Both
Wests are stupid.
I was looking at the NFL's power rankings, and the NFC West and the AFC West were 8 out of the top, I think, 13 teams.
Yeah, they're the West are dominant.
Yeah. How do you feel about your Steelers?
Not great. I haven't been really paying a whole bunch of attention, but yeah, I know.
I think they're done, man.
Not doing the best.
I was low-key kind of hoping Deontay Johnson.
Ben Roethlisberger has a pec injury.
Who's that?
Roethlisberger has a pec injury.
Does he really?
Yeah, he might not play this week.
Shit. The reason why I hope that is because I just want Claypool. I want to be right about Claypool because all last year I was like, Deontay Johnson's the guy last year, but this year it's going to be Claypool. And it looks like Deontay Johnson is just too fucking good.
He's good, man.
He's really good.
Really good. Makes me mad that I chose wrong.
But do you think he's better than Juju?
Yeah, oh yeah. For sure.
You think he's their number one, right? Is he their number one?
He was their number one last year. And he's so far been their number one.
So he lines up against the number one corner.
He's their number one in like terms of like who scores the most points in fantasy and also who gets the most targets in a game. Like it's hard
who's lining up against the best corner every game? Is that Juju?
Probably Deontay, if not Claypool, but probably Deontay.
Depends on the defense.
Yeah. Juju's like kind of disrespected now in a weird way. He like went to like superstar to a nobody in like it felt like a year's time. I don't know how. Like I don't know what happened.
He still had 100 catches last year.
Well, he wasn't bad, but like he wasn't the number one guy, and like people don't care. Like his ADP reflected it after it was the year of Deontay, where like people were like, I don't know if I want to pick Juju first or not. I don't know.
It's kind of hard to decide, right?
Yeah, Deontay and Juju are really similar, like in just like stature and play style. Then Claypool's like your prototypical number one wide receiver, just tall, big fucker that can go up and catch almost any ball.
Mm-hmm.
So,
who do you think Kyle's taking off waivers tomorrow?
I don't know. I would love. This is a thing that maybe we could talk about. Trading away a waiver pickup because I have third priority. And I would just pick up anybody that I could, but you can't guarantee it. It's a shitty thing.
I bet he picks up more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He definitely doesn't need who? Wait, who's more?
Rondell Moore, fucking sweet rookie for Arizona.
Oh, okay. So,
or is he feeling bad enough that he would pick up Patterson?
Yeah, that's what I don't think so because he's pretty set on RB.
Is he? I haven't looked at Kyle's.
Do you think we could get Saquon from him for low or no? Probably not.
No, he's gonna. His team's performed badly enough at this point that he is literally gonna like. Kyle always tries to win the trades, but at this point, like he's going to try to fuck you. Like, Saquon Barkley is somebody that he won't even let go of at this point, and he's going to try to trade you like Clyde Edwards-Helaire for like Dalvin Cook and somebody else maybe. Not really, but like he'll try to do something cheeky. Yeah, I don't know. Swift is good. Swift turned out to be a lot better than I thought he was going to be, but it's only because there's only two people.
People are talking about him killing somebody.
DeAndre Swift?
Yeah, go look it up. Google it right now.
Somebody.
DeAndre Swift murder.
He killed a person?
I don't know.
Pulled a Ray Lewis.
Whoa. Is this
Just-
let me
yeah,
look
go
at his
check it out.
face.
I don't
Is this
know
guy
much about it.
murder?
I don't
Look
know
at
much
his
about it.
Cornrows. Doesn't
Murder.
Let me look this up too. Did Swift
Okay,
get
first thing, DeAndre Swift is not under investigation for murder. What the fuck, though? This is definitely a big enough thing that TMZ posted about it. Says Lions head coach. Oh, hold on. I don't trust fucking anything that Dan Campbell says. I don't know, man. There might be something to this. Because they reached out to the Philadelphia Police Department and they said they could not comment on the matter.
Yep.
Like, you could outright deny that if it wasn't true. Huh. Dude, is DeAndre Swift fucking DeAndre? There's a pun there somewhere.
Is it punny?
I'm trying to think of it. It'll come to me. By the end of this podcast, I swear to God, I'll come up with a DeAndre Swift pun that will make
Swiftly
some
going to
sense.
jail.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
better have swiftly fled
Swiftly
the crime
killed
scene? Maybe that's why he's out and about still.
Swiftly slit someone's throat.
Let me just swiftly throw you off this roof, and I will be on my way.
I have a football game to catch.
Whoa, what are you drinking? Some tea?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, horse grain tea.
Did you get the job?
Hay tea.
Yucky.
Are you going to
did.
bed soon? Doesn't seem
Yes,
like it's
got your job.
7:38.
Wait, what?
Brandon, did you
What?
get your job?
I haven't heard yet, but I'm pretty sure that I did. But regardless if I did or didn't, I'm going to Monday through Thursday for a minute, like probably a couple months at least, and then I probably got the job, which will then transfer over to Tuesday through Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, be nice to have a regular ass schedule after 5 years of doing this retarded rotation.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to.
Derrick Henry.
Oh,
What?
go You go ahead.
No, go ahead. I said Derrick Henry.
I know. Jesus.
Killed my Seahawks. What's crazy is Seattle had him with only 30 yards or 35 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they had him
All
contained,
the rest of his yards came in this. Huh?
and he just kept pounding. And he's like, "Oh no, these legs, they're just getting warmed up, baby.
Made me sad.
35 carries. That's ridiculous.
Slap some butter on
Made
me,
Seattle look
bitches." Yeah,
It
dude,
sucked.
he broke out what 65-yarder. That thing was nuts.
Yeah, I was so sad.
And
And then Russell Wilson didn't. What a fucking. He, in overtime, when they got the ball back, he just went for deep passes, man. He has an issue with deep passes. He just likes throwing those deep balls.
Dude, he's addicted. Did you see Tyler Lockett? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's addicting. I bet. Just nailing
Oh, I bet
those.
too.
Oh.
But like when the game's on the line, if you want to win as many rings as Tom Brady, you should take some like shit from him and be like, oh, I'm gonna check this down, get the drive going. And he
It's
did.
true. Maybe his priorities lie elsewhere, I guess.
Losing.
Maybe he just cares about fucking hooking up with deep balls, baby.
Wait, so Rams, Arizona. Oh shit! So Seattle's low-key worst place in the NFC West.
1-1, and then we got Vikings this weekend, and then
It's so
San
early
Fran,
to
and
say
then the
that.
40, and then
Well,
Yeah,
so are
it's
the
like we too. Yeah, Chiefs are in the bottom, motherfucker.
last place. Dynasty over, Tad. Get over.
for like a week, dude. Once they play they're going to beat the Broncos twice, and you know
No.
it.
Nope, they're in last place.
Ravens were just so bad.
What? They were
Just
good.
all bad. Mm.
They won.
Yeah, but I'm not convinced, man. Lamar is still just not the guy that I like to watch. He just does some things every game that I'm just like, why the fuck would you do that? Every time I watch him. Where when I watch other
But he
quarterbacks,
also,
I
like-
don't say that.
He killed it though.
Yeah.
Like his second half.
He came back in the second half for sure.
He started off shitty. I thought it was gonna be bad. When he threw 2 picks right off the bat. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna
Mhm.
end well. But I mean, that's pretty nuts. Like to be able to throw 2 picks against the Chiefs and still come back and win.
And one of them was a pick six.
Oh, one of them, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yep.
The first drive.
I don't know, man. Fantasy's over. Patrick Mahomes is over. You guys should probably try to trade for Patrick Mahomes, buy low and stay low because he's retiring next year.
Who has
So
Patrick
Parker.
Mahomes?
Fucker.
Parker?
Yeah, I just want to trade with him so bad, but I don't know what I want to get from him, and
We should buy low on Kamara right now.
that's a good idea too. But he said that's
That's a good idea. I should do that.
Actually, you should buy low on Kamara next week because he's playing the Patriots and he's probably not going to be great.
yeah. He said that's his dude though, and I just don't know if he's going to get rid of him. But I feel like maybe I could get D-Hop.
You try and get D-Hop. I'll try and get Kamara. Let's see how it goes.
There we go. I know I
we've
can get
tried,
D-Hop.
We've tried
I'm
Kamara.
afraid it will come at the cost of Adams, and I don't want to do that.
Probably.
All right, I got to get a drink of water real quick. I didn't come as prepared as I wanted to, so you guys keep the mingle going, and I'll be right back.
I just sent Kyle 2 trades.
Did you really?
Yeah.
For Barkley?
Nope. For let's see. I can't even. Oh, did he cancel him? He may have canceled him.
Talking shit?
Oh,
Did he cancel him right away?
no. Pollard and then Javante.
He's such a fucker. I can't stand him sometimes. Fucking might want to trade for Javonte Williams. I'll give you him for like Ridley.
Wait, who? Kyle?
Yeah, he wants like, and I know that he's like kind of kidding, but he's also like not really. Like he would actually ask me like, he would give me like Javonte Williams and let's see, what's another Joe Schmo on his team? He'd give me Williams and like Michael Carter, or Marquise Brown, maybe Hines. He'd give me like a combo of those two and be like, "That's worth Ridley." Hell yeah, it is. I'd be like, no.
How even do you feel like Carson is to Barkley?
What's that?
How even is Carson to Barkley?
I think. Are we sure Barkley's good on this team?
Right?
Like,
Right? That's what I'm wondering too. Is he actually?
I don't know if he is.
like if he breaks a long touchdown, which is how he always scores all of his points, but like his real success was in his rookie year with Eli Manning. Like I don't know if we haven't been able to see it with Daniel Jones really.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
man.
I've been scared of Barkley ever since. Well, he had his rookie year, and then I was hyped about him. But even on his rookie year, remember, I was always one that was like, I don't know, are we like buying into this too hard? But then his rookie year was awesome. So the next year I bought into it, but I didn't have him anywhere, and he got hurt. And then ever since then, I've been scared. What did Kyle do?
Nothing. Look at this. Ashley posted it.
Fuck
Ashley
yeah.
did it.
Perfect. See, she doesn't like the Broncos anymore. She can trade me Cortland Sutton.
I love the Seahawks, and I'm so happy that they beat the Broncos in the Super Bowl. That's really the second. Big loser of the 2020 Fantasy Football.
You could have just stuck with just the humiliation.
Because I'm an asshole.
This hurts both of us.
You ain't first, you're last. Oh, man. Tell Ashley thank you.
Okay. She's gonna tell me no.
What?
You guys are talking shit. I hear it.
What happened?
She said, "You guys are talking shit. I hear it." Just give me Sutton and we'll stop.
Yeah, Ashley.
Problem is, I don't want to give up a lot for Sutton because I'm still scared off of like what could be just like a couple or one good week. But I think he's back.
I'm pretty sure he's back, dude.
Teddy Bridgewater loved him.
Yeah, and you hated Teddy Bridgewater, you fucking crazy
So
man.
I gotta clear this up. I don't hate Teddy Bridgewater. I just really
not dynamic.
He's not dynamic at all. Like he's the most like vanilla quarterback that you could. I guess that's not.
He's black.
Yeah, vanilla as in the term of just bland, like very just straight, narrow, basic ass quarterback. It's not fun because like I don't think we're winning a Super Bowl with Teddy Bridgewater. It's possible, especially if he keeps playing like this, but like we face the Giants and we face the Jags. So like we haven't had a real test yet for Teddy B.
He's playing out of his mind.
He is against bad teams. And the thing is about it is that I wanted one more shot with Drew Lock to make sure that he doesn't sit on the bench this entire year, just go sign somewhere else next year and then be a stud all of a sudden.
That might happen.
It might. But if Teddy
B might take you to a Super Bowl.
I think he can maybe take us to the playoffs.
You're such a low enthusiastic person about Teddy Bridgewater.
It's called being realistic, Tad.
Teddy Bridgewater could be the future.
He's not.
He's not.
He is
You don't know.
His last name is so unfortunate because he is literally a bridge quarterback.
Hey, that's probably why he is where he's at. With the last name and his football talent, he's bridging gaps.
That's all he's been his entire career, except for Minnesota. They thought he was the dude, and then he broke his knee entirely off, and then we weren't sure if he'd play football ever again.
And now he's back, slinging it.
Then he did good in New Orleans. He went 5-0, but they had an amazing defense. The matchups were pretty decent, and Sean Payton, and he had a great offense. Then he goes to Carolina, and what was Carolina's record last year? 6-12 or 6-10, something like that.
Ish.
Yeah. Not great.
Yeah, but I think he fits in way better here. It's like Tom Brady, dude. Look how old he is, and he's still just slinging it.
I agree. Tom Brady, dude.
It's weird. It's like once he did that, and once he's done that, it just you're like, maybe he could be fucking good at 35 and play another 5 years. I don't know.
Tom Brady legitimately might go back to back. Which, if he goes back to back, does he retire?
No.
I don't think so.
I have a theory. You guys see his quote about how many rings he would give up to get his Super Bowl on his undefeated season?
Oh, all of them?
I think he said he'd give up 2. 2 of the 7 he would give up. And, I think
that's such a realistic thing to say. I'd give up 2 of these rings to have an undefeated Super Bowl season.
I forgot where I was going with that. But my theory is I think that he legitimately wants to keep playing until he gets another undefeated season. And this might be the year.
No.
So he had another undefeated season?
No, but this might be the one. I'm betting on it. I should actually bet on that. They look unbeatable.
You don't think the Chiefs could beat them?
That's one of the teams. But they don't play each other until the playoffs. I guess it'd be the Super Bowl.
What about the Ravens?
Nope. Wait. Hold on. Let me bet this. Buccaneers schedule.
So nobody can see us with our videos. They're just listening to us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay. So if you pick your nose, nobody's going to fucking know.
So tell me where the loss comes. So next week is the Rams.
Blues.
I don't think so.
Maybe. I hope they win. I really hope they win.
That would be one that I could maybe get on board with, but if I was to actually bet the game, I would bet on the Bucs.
Me too.
Patriots, that's a win. Dolphins win, Eagles win, Bears win, Saints win, Washington win, Giants win, Colts no wins win, Falcons kill them win, Bills. That's one of the only ones that I see that I'm like, okay, that could be a loss. Saints again win.
I think they could lose to the Saints.
I don't think Jameis has got it in him to be.
I think they can lose to the Panthers.
Dude, you doubt Jameis Winston all the time. He's insane.
I'm doubting him against a 7-time Super Bowl champion.
Oh my god, dude! 1 week he'll be throwing fucking 6 touchdowns for like, I don't know, crazy amounts of yards, and the next week he'll be throwing 3 interceptions and play like shit.
Okay, so weirder things have happened. I'm not gonna like disagree with you on that it could. Like fucking Daniel Jones could beat him. Like anybody.
No, Jameis Winston, he had a 5,000-yard season.
Yes, but I was in a much different offense and a much different coach. I don't particularly see that in this system. This is all besides the point. Anybody can actually beat anyone any given day in the NFL. Like, even the worst team, well, maybe not the Dolphins. But besides for
time. Did Tua go out?
Yeah, Tua's hurt as fuck, so it's Jacoby Brissett time.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves him.
No.
Let's go, Brissett.
No. Okay, but anyways, just look at the ease of the schedule, though. After the Rams, Patriots, Dolphins, Eagles, Bears, Saints, Washington, Giants,
Bears,
Falcons, Bills, Saints, Buccaneers, God. Yeah, they play themselves. That's how good their schedule is. Panthers, which if they're legit, this is at the end of the season, by the way, so we'll know for sure by then. They faced the Panthers 2 out of their last 3 games. Jets, yeah, then Panthers again. They legitimately could go undefeated, and that might be what's going on here.
The Panthers are looking pretty good.
They are. Defense.
I think the Panthers will beat them or the Bears. I don't think they can. I see them losing 2 or 3 games.
Okay, and even that, I mean, they're for sure going to win the division, and probably get the number 1 seed in the NFC is my guess.
The wide receiver quarterback combo is nasty, dude. They have elite.
So I will trade you for Gobbs.
Wait, what's that? You talking about?
I trade you for Gobbs. Well, sorry, yeah. Are you talking about the Bucs?
Buccaneers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the best, dude. Best weapons ever.
It's nuts.
Like that's probably the most stacked offense ever.
Yeah. No, Bruce Arians legitimately built a fantasy team.
But think about it. Like Brady picked so well. Like what the hell?
I don't know.
Like he picked so good.
Yeah.
That team is next level.
It's dumb. Like they got so many players. Their offensive line is great. Like he doesn't ever get rushed. Like, and the defense is amazing. That's the other dumb part. It's not like their defense is any slouch either. That's all of these teams that I'm listing off. Like they're probably a top 5 defense.
Top 5, but they're so
talented. RBs are lacking, but they don't need RBs because
I think there are. Yeah, I think their RBs would be better if they were a quarterback that relied more on RBs. But since it's Brady, their RBs look bad to us in fantasy, but they do the job for Brady that he needs.
Right. Yep.
But because I want like Fournette or Ronald Jones to be so good, but I just don't think they're going to until Brady's gone. They'll each have their games. I just don't want to try to figure out. I did that last year and it was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I'm just playing Fournette by force right now because our running back situation is a bit fucking puckered up.
Running back is so scarce. Like I have 4 that I like. Well, I have 2 that I really like and 2 other ones that I kind of like a lot, and that's it. And that feels like a lot, even though it's not. Like one of them goes down, I'm going to be shitting my pants. But one of them has gone down. I kind of am like, please come back and be healthy.
Hi, Poe. How are you, buddy? Are you mad?
Yeah.
How many RBs do you have, Tad?
How many?
Mm-hmm.
Couple, but they're all shitty.
Except for one, right? Yeah, you have Cook.
I have Cook, Fournette, and then I have Jacobs, who's hurt. Then I have his backup, Peyton Barber. Then I have James Conner, who's the backup for who's the running back in Arizona?
Okay, so let's be real, Tad. Be real for a second.
What?
Between Diggs, McLaurin, and Moore, that's a dumb question. I know who you'd get rid of. You'd get rid of DJ Moore over those three, or over the other two.
I mean, probably right now.
I have a running back I could give you as the thing, but I want one of those three.
Who do you have?
Could I interest you in
Daryl
Henderson?
2 for 1.
No, Daryl Henderson.
I mean, probably. It seems pretty interesting.
Because I don't want to pay up for Diggs. Because I know you're going to ask me for Najee, and I don't want to give you Najee because I have Najee. I already gave you Najee in one league, and I want to have fun with him too.
That's fair. I'm just, you're worried that Henderson is hurt, right?
He had a rib thing, but he's probably going to play this week, and he looked really, really good. And he's on the Rams that look really, really good.
Right.
I'll take Henderson for Pittman.
Hey, Schyler, you just stay out of this.
I want Pittman, Schyler, but I don't want to pay what you want me to pay for Pittman. I would rather have DJ more than Pittman, I think. I would actually rather like to get Terry McLaurin, but I don't know if I want to have Antonio Gibson and McLaurin.
Yeah, Scary Terry's kind of my guy.
That's fair. Dude, TJ Hawkinson. That's my guy. Holy shit.
He should be your guy, man. He had a crazy game.
He's sick. He is going to be a top 3 tight end.
Sick.
It's going to be probably Kelsey, and then honestly, as much fucking shit as I gave you, Darren Waller is going to be number 2, and then probably Hawkins.
Better be. He fucking better be number 2 because the Raiders are playing well in the offense, and he needs to get some more touchdowns here in the next few weeks because, boy, he could have won me the game. But
legitimately, he's probably the only tight end that can actually challenge Kelsey because Kittle just hasn't looked good over the past couple of weeks.
Hawkinson, bro.
Hawkinson, I want to say that he could, but I think he's probably a year or two away from actually being in that realm.
He's just
if they get a better quarterback.
What'd you say, Schyler?
If they get a better quarterback.
But Goff loves him, which I love.
Yeah, what do you like about Goff?
What
don't you like about him? Because Goff also is one of those guys who gets a lot of shit, but he's actually a pretty decent fucking quarterback.
I know.
No, he's a fair quarterback. I would say he's a 15. That's where he's at.
Yeah, he's probably on a good year top 10. But he's never going to be top 5.
I think that stretches it. I think he's not. I mean, where would you put Derek Carr? I would never say he's top 10.
I think on a
Derek Carr is better than Goff.
This year.
I bet Derek Carr might be top 10 this year.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. On a good year, Derek Carr's a top 10 quarterback. This year is a good year, and he'll probably end up at least 10, maybe even 9. I guess, yeah. It depends on what we're classifying as top 10. Are we talking about just in fantasy points in general? Because if that's the case, then maybe.
Just as a top QB, I put Goff every year 15 to 20.
I think he could.
But this year's on a new team, and I think that he vibes better with him, and I think he has something to prove.
But they're shitty.
But they're so shitty. They're the Lions.
Shitty. They somehow made their games look less shitty, but they're really bad.
Campbell has him playing hard, though.
He does. I love Dan Campbell. He was my favorite coach when he was, what was it? Was it Miami that he was?
Miami?
Yeah.
And they've had tough matchups, right? Green Bay's not an easy matchup. Their run game defense isn't great. Their defense in general just hasn't been great for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
They've never
been. Kuda done for the year?
Yeah, Achilles.
Ooh, fuck, that sucks.
Bust, dude. He's a bust, man.
Yeah, he might be because he wasn't that good last year either.
And he wasn't that good in the first week, like
No.
the first couple. Yeah.
Who did they
Who
play?
is this?
Oh, the Niners. That's right.
Who is this?
Their like stud cute or cornerback that they took in. Wasn't he like top 5 pick or
Something like that. Top 10.
something really high because he's supposed to be like one of the best cornerbacks ever. And last year he was a rookie and he was fine, but he wasn't like what a top corner would be. And
But how about your Broncos? They're Surtain.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like my
good.
defense a lot. I'm really
Would you rather have Fields or that cornerback, though?
What's that?
Would you rather have Fields or that cornerback?
I guess we'll see. Probably Fields. Thing is, Fields ends up being a bust, though. Like,
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either. And like, if he's not, even if he's a quarterback that gets the Bears to the playoffs at least 2 years, then I'm gonna feel bad about it.
Well, if you get Rodgers next year and you win a Super Bowl, then you're fine.
I don't want Rodgers. I'm starting to come off of Rodgers. I don't want Rodgers for like a 1 or 2 year rental.
Yeah.
Teddy B is your 1 to 2 year rental. He's gonna take you there.
I want Watson.
That's fair.
I want Watson so
him and his abusive sexual relationships.
That's fine. We'll sweep it under the rug. They've done it before.
What he does in the bedroom is not about his
As long as you win.
As long as you get a championship out of it, who cares? Ben Roethlisberger got 2, and now he's a Hall of Famer.
God, man. Yeah, he raped a girl?
What's that?
Allegedly.
Roethlisberger raped a girl?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Allegedly.
No.
I mean, Ray Lewis killed a man, so.
That's true. No. Yeah. No, that's no shit. Like,
everyone fucking idolizes Ray Lewis.
It's like O.J. Simpson. Nobody knows if he did it.
I mean,
I think we all know.
I think we all know he did it.
I think we all know what actually happened. Yeah, no, exactly. It's when you win enough and you look real good on TV for about, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, people forget about real shitty things that you maybe could have done. Thing is, and like,
unless you're the president of the United States.
True. That's true. Well, it's different.
Nobody forgets about shitty things you do if you're the president.
It's for some reason different in sports. And I don't get it because, like, Kobe Bryant also, like, and people, like, cried about him. They have, like, murals of him everywhere, but, like, Kobe Bryant legitimately raped a girl in Denver, Colorado. Like, but
not funny, but it's just weird that people, do.
It's weird.
Yeah, they do forget.
It's weird that like celebrities can get away with that shit.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
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 They just live in a whole different world, bro.
There's
a whole different life.
It has to affect their like psychology of things a little bit. That like they maybe have like some sort of like God complex. When not all of them, but like there's definitely some of them that seem to have that.
Yeah.
Especially if they've just always been in it, if they've never seen anything different, which a lot of that is. Imagine if you just put them out in the woods and were like, make a fire and spend the night. They would just be like,
I think like 10%.
Fuck, are you talking?
Yeah, it would be a very small amount that could actually do that. They'd be trying to fucking do the one that you spin the stick real fast.
Yeah.
God, where was I going with that, though? Oh, I'm not trying to be a devil's advocate for Deshaun Watson, but the way that he's trying to handle this legal case, like he wants to settle out of court, but he doesn't want to sign a non-disclosure agreement, he doesn't want to sign it. He doesn't want a non-disclosure agreement. He wants to be able to talk about it afterwards about what happened, which makes me lean a little bit more towards he might have done some like kind of shady shit and it got exaggerated, or he's a piece of shit. One of the two.
I don't feel like he was raping women.
I don't think so.
I think he was.
Oh, it's the massage thing,
like,
right?
Yeah. Like he was getting his by these women, but I don't know if he did.
They probably agreed to it, right? I mean, And he probably
Who knows,
paid
man?
him.
It's so
And I don't know. That's the illegal part? All of that?
Yeah, they definitely paid him, but I don't know.
But what?
Yeah.
People just I don't know. I just feel like that happens all the time.
Yeah, no, it does, and like,
I mean, Robert Kraft got off. He was going into fucking shops in like Florida and getting his, and
yeah,
Yeah,
it went away.
People consent to it, and it's like, if I have to do this for X amount of money, it's worth it to me, and blah blah blah, and they do it, and they move on with their day.
yeah. I don't know. It just feels dirty trying to be like, maybe Deshaun Watson's not a piece of shit, because like
I
everything
know.
just kind of leads you to believe that he is right now. But
Is that what the allegation is? Is that he just paid masseuse to have sex with him?
It's more along the lines that he was trying to do things that they were not consenting to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Which I could see too. But everything before this, you'd think he's a saint.
Yeah, well, yeah. He was a fucking super figure in Houston, like going to schools and all that shit, doing cool drives, and yeah,
Doing blow off people's butts.
Should we make some Super Bowl picks?
What's that?
Yep.
We make some Super Bowl picks?
Yes. You guys go
All
first.
right.
You already know mine.
No, I don't.
The Buccaneers are one of them.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
Who's the other one? Chiefs again?
I don't want to say that, but that feels like the easiest choice. But like, who's gonna beat them? Like, I don't think the Bills have it in them as much as I'd like to.
Ravens or Bills? I could see it.
Yeah, those are the two that jump to my mind. Cleveland, if like Jarvis Landry wasn't dead and Odell wasn't dead, maybe.
What about the Chargers?
Chargers. The one thing that's going to stop the Chargers is the Chargers.
Yeah.
They have all the fucking talent in the world except for their retards when it comes to flags. So
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I think the Chargers could sneak in though.
Penalties.
I think they could do it.
Yesterday they had 2 touchdowns called back because of penalties, and that would have won them. One of them would have won the game for them.
Yesterday was Monday, so I doubt that happened.
Never mind, not yesterday. I'm still in the mode that I think that my shift really fucks with your schedule of like days, because I went to work yesterday and came home today. So it feels like the same day because like I was off this morning from work, but it's a different day.
That is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
I think a team out of the West comes out, and I don't want to say the Rams, but if they stay healthy, we see the Rams
Chill out.
and probably the Chiefs again. It feels so bad.
I know.
I'm against the Broncos, dude. The Broncos are going to the bowl.
Get out of here.
Number
They
one.
are, dude. Teddy B is going to the bowl this year.
Teddy B.
That'd be cool, man.
Leading
I hope you're right.
Broncos to an AFC West championship. They are on their way. They are tied for first place. Go Broncos.
That'd be cool, man. You know the story is going to be Teddy B broke his leg. Look at this comeback he made to get all the way to the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos.
And then choke on a fucking fat cock, probably.
Against the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
It's hard not picking the Bucs, but I think the Rams. Dude, Matthew Stafford, I want to pick Seattle, but I know they ain't going to get there.
Rams is the other one that I wanted to pick. If it's not the Bucs, the Rams feels like the other pick for the NFC.
Rams Chiefs. That would be a fun Super Bowl.
That would be a super fun Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That would be.
I'm going with that.
I don't want a defensive slugfest as much as, unless it's my team. If it's the Broncos, then I'm fine with it. But
I hate defensive slugfests.
yeah.
I want a fun game, man. Like 25, 28, back and forth all game long. Good
35.
football. That's all I care about.
That's what I want to see.
you want
That's too much.
you want the Chiefs versus Ravens is what you want.
Yes. But not the Ravens.
Who's your picks, Ted?
I just said the
Broncos.
Broncos.
Oh, you're being serious about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Teddy fucking B, bro.
I like your gumption. I wish I had it.
Yeah, I know who's a true Broncos fan.
And who's your NFC team?
Probably the Bucks.
Cool.
So what was
All
your
I'm
right.
not gonna lie. Every time I say a team, when you guys say NFC or AFC, I just hope that it's in the fucking right division, and I'm just waiting for you guys to be like, "You fucking idiot! That is in the other one."
Is this
and
a
I'm just
scar
like,
from
"Oh,
last year?
not sure,
That's
dude."
hilarious.
Is this a scar from last year when you picked what was it, the Bills and the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl?
Maybe, but I'm just saying right now that I'm terrible at keeping those two separate. I don't know which teams are in which fucking.
You know which
AFC,
ones are in
NFC.
which.
No,
right.
I don't.
With these last few minutes, we're going to do a pop quiz. Are you ready for this, Tad? Name every team in the
No.
NFC West.
All right, let me do a quick Google.
No, you don't get dessert, you
Out of
fucker.
here.
Come on.
That's so don't.
No,
you
I don't.
cheater.
I literally don't know, bro. I literally would just be like guessing. NFC West. I'd be like, what's in the West?
Geographically, this will help.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
You don't need to Google it. We can just tell you.
I already Googled it. I wouldn't be saying this. I wouldn't be saying the Cardinals. I'd be saying Las Vegas.
They're in the AFC West.
They are the AFC West. See, so but you're close.
Ish. Yeah.
Ish.
Okay. Yeah. See,
Which
dude, I
Chargers?
did not. I'm not sure, honestly. Let's look that up. I'm gonna see AFC West. Is that?
There you go. All right. So, which division are the Broncos in?
They have to be in the AFC West too,
All right.
because
So you got
they're
Raiders.
not in the NFC West.
Yes. So you got Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos. AFC West.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
That's why I hate all those teams so much. That's why I hate the Chiefs so fucking bad.
It's so confusing because it actually seems like she likes the Chargers.
I don't know why. She seems to hate the fucking Seahawks more than everyone, which, like, they used to actually be in the division with the Broncos.
She only hates them because of me.
Yeah,
I've ruined the
she
Seahawks
does
for her.
hate them first.
That's okay.
I'm going to
That's
say
all
it.
right.
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. I might hate the Chiefs more than I hate Hitler.
Oh, he said it.
Take that back.
No,
Take it back.
that just shows you the extent of how much I hate the Chiefs.
Take it back.
No.
I'm not putting that on this podcast.
I'm just saying, man. I might. I don't know if I haven't really
That's
done
getting cut out.
that one. But if I had to
That's
compare my hate for this stupid fucking franchise that got like God's made QB for the next fucking 30 years, if I'm lucky, and I have to face that every year, and we can't get one fucking quarterback. Teddy B is not the quarterback. He's not.
And also, if you think about it, if you were more affected by Hitler, you would hate him more, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Your family's not Jewish.
yeah, I'm fine. You didn't.
I mean, it is shitty, but the Chiefs just hit you harder in the heart.
I didn't used to hate them this, but I actually kind of like of the AFC West teams. I liked the Chiefs the most. I hated the Chargers the most because I hated Phillip Rivers, and I hated the Raiders because you have to hate the Raiders as a Broncos fan. It's just a rule.
It seems like a wild rule. It's kind of like a rule where it's like everybody should probably hate Hitler a lot.
Well, it's like how every Steelers fan hates the Ravens and every Ravens fan hates the Steelers. It's just a rule.
That's fair. Okay.
It is a rule.
Rules.
All right. I gotta
Guidelines.
get this off my chest because I haven't been able to tell anybody this, and it's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
So I'm house sitting for some family friends, and I took a tab of acid Saturday, and I'm chilling, and Poe and I were chilling on a hammock, having a good time, and I get up and walking around, and
How long were
I look
you
behind-
in when this happened?
probably 2.5 hours, 2 hours.
Okay, so you're like
And-
pretty far into it already. You're,
I'm
all right.
I'm feeling it, dude. I'm there, man. And I'm standing right. So here is the porch outside, and then over here it's a big yard. Poe starts running around this tree over here. Poe runs around this tree, and he's chasing a wounded bird that's barely flying. And then the other dog comes out and he starts barking super fucking loud out of the garage door. And they're both going at this bird at the same time, like almost tearing it apart.
Yikes.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Everybody just
I cannot
chill
believe that just
out.
happened. Like, holy shit. Like they're both like at this bird, like wings on each side, and they're like gonna tear it apart. Shit
To be
was
fair
rough.
though, like even on a sober state of mind, you'd probably be in that situation, be like, "What the fuck,
Dude?" It was like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god!
So did they just rip it in half? They killed it?
I yelled at Poe and I was like, "Yo, stop it!" And then the other dog was like, "Okay, I'll stop it too." And then the bird like half like flew away like this.
That bird definitely died.
Like when
That bird fucking died for sure, man.
I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, did I just imagine that whole situation? Did
What if
that
you did?
actually just happen?
What if you did?
It did not. No, dude, it straight up happened. Poe knew I was mad at him too. He looked at me. He's like, "Yeah." I wasn't mad. I was just like, "Don't do that. I'm tripping hard right now."
Speaking of like something like that, we're like, what if that ever actually happened? I've always had this weird thought that like maybe I've just been on a DMT trip this entire time, and like one time I'll wake up and be like, "Whoa, this is real life now. What is my
Whoa,
life?"
that was a long 15 minutes.
There's been people that apparently just like live lifetimes on DMT. I don't know. And you're just like, well, holy shit, here I am.
Will you do ayahuasca?
I want to.
I would.
Ayahuasca
I think I
sounds
might.
insane. I know somebody who's done it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to. I want to do it, but I'm scared.
I am
And
scared.
that's probably why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Like I would definitely like it would be something that I would have to actively like work towards mentally,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
knowing that I had the opportunity to do it. It's easy for me to say yes, I would do it now because I don't have the opportunity to do it. But if like it was presented to me, I'd be like, okay, give me.
Like, yeah, you gotta go down. It's just such a commitment. You gotta go like down to the Amazon. You gotta like get accepted.
It's like
you gotta
2
go through
weeks.
these rituals and these purges, and you don't eat. And it's just like there's just so many things about it that are like that's a lot of commitment right there.
Yeah. Yep.
But you know, after you do commit to it, I've heard the experience is very like enlightening. I think you learn a lot about yourself and others, and seems to be pretty
Did you hear the Rogan podcast where Ari Shafir went to?
Yeah. I just listened to it the other day.
Yeah, that was interesting. He saw that woman.
And he talked to her. Yeah, dude, they were crying when they were talking about that.
No shit. Whoa.
Mitzi.
Yeah, man. It's the woman who used to own the comedy store that he talks about.
Oh, sure.
Mitzi?
Her
Mitzi
name's
Shore.
Mitzi.
Yeah, Mitzi Shore, Pauly Shore's mom.
Well, we're about there.
The way they talk about her, she sounds like that girl, that slug off Monster.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys. I knew right where to put you.
Are people chill with Ari Shafir again? Because
I don't know. I wouldn't be chill with Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that Ari Shafir is just like that. He's entered the place where he's like, I give no fucks about anyone, so you can like me or not like me. I don't give a fuck, and people like him because of how little fucks he gives. So there's like a certain type of me too. Like I listen to him when he's like on Joe or featured or hosted somewhere, but I don't go out of my way to listen to Ari.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I like
Ari Shafir.
I like Rogan, and I like Tom.
Tom's so funny. He's one of my favorites.
Tom's my favorite.
Yeah.
Your mom's house is
Out of all,
It's so funny. I didn't know you guys were your mom's house fans.
It's funny, dude. It's fucking crazy. Joey Diaz, he's fucking crazy too, man. I listened to a couple things with him on it, and he doesn't give a fuck about
No.
It's crazy.
all right.
I love when
All right, okay. All right, okay. All right, okay. All right, okay. All right, okay.